Hey there, friends. I've just had a wonderful big day at Amplify Conference for Ministry for Children and Families and Youth, and it went really well. So I thought I'd do a little bit of a debrief. So I thought you may be interested as well to hear about it. Now, this conference has been going for a long time, and they've actually taken it from the beginning of March to the beginning of August now. And for all my friends who are in the Northern Hemisphere, in America and the UK, you guys are getting ready to start your school year. So this conference will be perfect timing. It's really quite inexpensive. Plus, if you've got the American dollar, it'll be really inexpensive. And it is just so many good speakers and things that you can click into and your team can watch from anywhere in the world. When I went in today, there was a whole bunch of people setting up resources and things and ministries, all kinds of ministries, which is always good to see. And there I was able to have a table there this year. So I put up a little table, and it was great to be able to have my books there, but also get to meet a lot of you. A lot of you see me here, on the screen. And we're looking forward to a great day.
Is it? Yeah.
See you.
See you. Bye.
But to actually meet you in person and hear about how you're using some ideas and how they're being helpful to you, that really, really blessed my heart. So thank you for doing that. And then it came time for the opening session, which was led by Terry Williams. One of the big takeaways that I've taken from his talk is that even amongst all the different skills and talents that we may have, more than anything, the kids will remember you or remember me more than they'll remember all the stuff we do. They will remember some of the stuff we do, but they'll remember you and how you made them feel. And I was just good to be reminded that, yes, how I make them feel, and if they feel loved and valued and cared about, that is so important. So that was a big takeaway, plus many other things. And so after his talk, we had a little break, and then there were two different sessions. For the next keynote talk, we had Ainsley Freeman, who did a talk for children and families, which was excellent. I got a tail part of that. It was great. And also there was another one by Peter Botros for youth and young adults. And I believe all those talks, will be put online somewhere through the website, I believe. I hope so. I'd love to rewatch these talks because they're just so well spoken and so insightful and also inspirational. So I highly recommend that. Then we took a break, a lovely morning tea, and then we had the first electives. And for my first elective, done by Fiona Cran, she has a elective she does, how to bump up the Fun Fact Junior lessons. And Fiona is just a treasure trove of great ideas. In fact, I wish I could just go through every single idea that I wrote down. I think I wrote down 15 ideas that she just spurted out in an hour. And I'd love to be able to do a tutorial on every one of them because they are so good. She is just so creative. But something that happened in the elective is she was bringing out these bags that were drawstring bags. And she was getting them out. She says, "Oh, you've used these gas bags before." In fact, she said, "Susan, you've used gas bags before." And I'm like, gas bags, and then she's pulling them out and she's putting things in them. I'm thinking, do you mean guest bags? It just sounded like gas bags. Everybody was laughing because they thought it sounded like gas bags. See, she's got a bit of an English-British accent. So I love that elective, and maybe when I get time, I'll do some videos on some of the great ideas. Anyway, let's move on. So after that, we had lunch, and lunch was the best conference food I've had in a long time. It was really beautiful. Glass noodles with pork or chicken, Asian with fresh cucumbers and coriander. It was just beautiful food for lunch. So I was really thankful for that. So thank you for whoever organized the food. And then we went into the second elective. And the second elective that I chose was using AI in your ministry. And I'm finding that very fascinating. It's something I'm quite interested in because I'm in this space of creating online and that sort of thing. So that one was actually a video elective. And I watched it last year when I did Amplify Online, and this was a new version of it by Simon Hood, and excellent, just such a great resource. So I wrote down all the different things that he used for designing music, for designing illustrations, for putting together stories, or even a lesson plan. Just really good, but also, the things to consider, things to watch out for in using AI in ministry. So I found it really helpful. He does a lot of stuff with Max 7, which is free stuff online, and I really got a lot. I want to go back and watch that session again. I really do. We had a little break, and then you go to your next one. And the third one, I ended up going back to my table, so I didn't make it very far into the third elective for the day. And then after that, they had a closing session where they gave a lot of resources away. So I picked up some free books. I got this one of those Lost Sheep books, and also all kinds of things you could pick up for free. And different people are selling things. And I bought Sheepy, my puppet, probably 10 years ago now, from this conference. And so the puppet lady, Auntie Allison's puppets were there. I am here with Sheepy's mom. Actually, I see the family resemblance. Yeah, Allison made this years ago, and I bought it at a conference like this, yes. Ignite. And so she's here, and look at all these puppets.
Look at that. Okay, what else do we have? We have Mr. Donkey. Mr. Donkey. We have, look at that. And look at all these wonderful puppets.
So I didn't buy another puppet. I'm just sticking with Sheepy. But it was just so good. But I also bought some books that are by Nikki Rogers, created to be inspirational books. She is just got the most beautiful children's books. I got these special because I'm going to be a grandma. So this, I was just going, oh, what can I get from my little new one that's going to be coming along in the families? So that was something that I bought for myself today. It's just lovely to get. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you, my Amplify experience, and I hope that maybe next year I'll be able to see you at one of the hubs or see you online. I did a keynote when we were all locked down and stuff, and we did everything online, so I'll link that somewhere. It's just something about being there in person with other like-minded people. I really recommend going along if you can to one, if not, getting online. But yeah, there's a bit of a debrief of my day. I hope that was helpful. Okay, guys, I'm going to bed. Bye. Hi there, everyone. Just here at Amplify Children's Ministry Conference.